What if I told you that everything you know about cameras is about to become obsolete? Canon just leaked specs that will destroy Sony's dominance. Nikon is secretly building a global shutter monster that shoots 40 frames per second. And Leica just created an $8,000 camera with no video whatsoever. The camera at number 1? It has specifications so insane that even I could not believe the leaks were real. Stick around because what these companies are planning will blow your mind. Before we dive into these mind-blowing leaks, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. This channel is your insider source for camera rumors, leaked specifications, and top 10 camera breakdowns that you will not find anywhere else. Starting off our list at number 10, we have the rumored Canon EOS R6 Mark III. Canon is playing a dangerous game with the rumored R6 Mark III, and I mean that in the best possible way. We are looking at leaked specifications showing a 30.3 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor that promises to bridge the gap between the R6 Mark II and the R5 series. But here is where it gets interesting. Canon is reportedly implementing dual Digic 10 processors paired with a Digic accelerator specifically designed for enhanced performance and deep learning subject tracking. The video capabilities are where Canon might just steal the show. 6,000 resolution RAW recording at 60 frames per second and 4,000 resolution at 120 frames per second with C-Log 2 and C-Log 3 support. They are also introducing what they call a new flippy mechanism for the rear LCD, likely a tilt and flip design similar to what Sony and Panasonic have been perfecting. Expected to launch in the fourth quarter of 2025 with a price point potentially below $3,000. This could become the ultimate all-around camera for nature photographers who need that extra cropping flexibility. But if you think Canon is being aggressive with pricing, wait until you see what Leica is planning to do with their most controversial camera design in decades. And trust me, even this is nothing compared to the absolute madness waiting at number 1. Coming in at number 9, we have the rumored Leica M11V. Leica just broke every rule in their own playbook, and photographers are either going to love it or absolutely hate it. The rumored M11V represents something we have never seen before from Leica, a rangefinder camera with no rangefinder window. This purist design features a 60-megapixel full-frame backside illuminated sensor paired with the Maestro 3 processor, but here is the kicker. Instead of the traditional ISO dial and classic rangefinder window, Leica has implemented a built-in electronic viewfinder with approximately 5.76 million dots resolution and a new function lever for EVF settings. The minimalist approach extends to 64 gigabytes of internal memory, which is smaller than the M11P's 256 gigabytes, but Leica is positioning this as the entry-point M11 variant. Made in Germany with classic M mount and diamond pattern leatherette, this camera stays true to M-series philosophy with photo-only design and absolutely no video recording features. Expected to launch in October 2025 with pricing between $7,200 to $7,800 US or $7,000 to €7,500 in Europe, this camera is targeting purists who want digital precision without compromising Leica's legendary manual experience. But wait until you see what Panasonic has been secretly developing for their most requested camera comeback. Though I have to warn you, what is coming at number 1 makes even this look ordinary. At number 8, we have the rumored Panasonic Lumix LX103. After 7 years of waiting, Panasonic is finally ready to resurrect one of the most beloved compact cameras ever made. The rumored LX103 represents everything photographers have been begging for since 2018, and the leaked specifications suggest Panasonic listened to every single complaint about the Mark II. We are looking at a 21 to 25 megapixel micro four thirds sensor, most likely the same or similar to what is found in the GH6 or G9 Mark II, but with specific tweaks for the compact form factor. The legendary 24 to 75 mm equivalent f1.7 to 2.8 Leica DC Vario Summilux lens returns, but now with enhanced optics and improved stabilization. Here is where it gets exciting. Panasonic is finally adding in-body image stabilization to the LX line for the first time ever. Combined with phase detection autofocus, 4000 resolution at 60 frames per second with 10-bit recording, and a fully articulating touchscreen, this could become the ultimate travel camera for serious photographers. Expected to launch around September or October 2025, with pricing between $1,199 to $1,299, the LX103 would still be positioned below Panasonic's S-series full-frame models, while offering professional features in a compact body. But if you think Panasonic is being ambitious, wait until you hear what Sony is planning for their next full-frame flagship. But honestly, even Sony's craziest specs pale in comparison to the insanity I am saving for number 1. Coming in at number 7, we have the rumored Sony A75. Sony is about to drop a camera that could make every other full-frame hybrid obsolete. The rumored A75 is expected to feature a brand new 44-megapixel full-frame sensor that offers higher resolution than the A7 Mark IV while maintaining exceptional low-light performance. The video capabilities are where Sony might just end the competition. 4000 resolution at 120 frames per second without any cropping, making this potentially the ultimate camera for hybrid shooters who refuse to compromise between stills and video. Continuous shooting speeds are rumored to climb up to 20 frames per second, while the autofocus system receives major AI-powered upgrades, including subject recognition and automatic video framing. Looking at Sony's usual release cycle and recent leaks, the A75 is expected to arrive in late 2025 during the last quarter of the year. The rumored launch price sits around $3,400 for the body only, putting it in the same premium bracket as the A7 Mark IV at launch but with significantly upgraded specifications. This could be the camera that finally convinces Canon and Nikon shooters to make the switch to Sony, especially with those video specifications and that advanced autofocus system. But if you think Sony is pushing boundaries, wait until you see what Fujifilm has planned for their most anticipated rangefinder comeback. Although what is waiting at number 1 will make all of this look like child's play. At number 6, we have the rumored Fujifilm X-Pro4. Fujifilm is bringing back the X-Pro series with specifications that could redefine what APS-C cameras are capable of achieving. The rumored X-Pro4 represents 4 years of development and user feedback, and the leaked specifications suggest this will be worth the wait. We are looking at a 40-megapixel APS-C X-Trans sensor paired with a new generation high-speed processor that promises exceptional image quality and processing speed. For the first time in X-Pro history, Fujifilm is adding 5-axis in-body image stabilization, which could make this the ultimate handheld camera for street photography and travel. The improved autofocus system includes subject tracking capabilities, while video recording reaches 4000 resolution at 60 frames per second. Fujifilm is also redesigning the rear screen, possibly adding tilting or flipping capabilities while maintaining the premium rangefinder-style build quality that made the X-Pro series legendary. Expected to launch in late 2025 or early 2026, the X-Pro4 is rumored to cost between $2,000 to $2,500 for the body only, making it one of the most premium APS-C cameras on the market. But considering the specifications and Fujifilm's legendary image quality, this could become the ultimate camera for photographers who want full-frame performance in a smaller package. But wait until you hear what Nikon is planning for their flagship sports and wildlife monster. Trust me though, the camera at number 1 has specs so ridiculous that it makes even this look conservative. Coming in at number 5, we have the rumored Nikon Z9 Mark II. Nikon is about to release a camera that could make professional sports and wildlife photographers abandon every other system. The rumored Z9 Mark II represents everything Nikon learned from the original Z9, but with specifications that push the boundaries of what is technically possible. The rumored 45-megapixel global shutter sensor could eliminate rolling shutter completely, making this the ultimate camera for fast-action photography. Pre-capture RAW mode support is confirmed, along with the new Xpeed 8 image processor that promises unprecedented processing power and speed. Here is where it gets insane. 40 frames per second RAW burst shooting and 240 frames per second full-resolution JPEG. The faster image sensor and possible hybrid global shutter technology, combined with confirmed N-Log2 support, Make this a camera specifically aimed at wildlife and sports professionals who need every technical advantage possible. Expected to be announced in late 2025, with shipping beginning early 2026, the Z9 Mark II is rumored to cost between $1,500 to $6,000 for the body. This positions it as a premium flagship that could justify its price with performance that no other camera can match. But if you think Nikon is being aggressive with professional specifications, wait until you see what Canon has planned for their APS-C flagship. At number 4, we have the rumored Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Canon is about to release an APS-C camera that might just make full-frame cameras unnecessary for most photographers. The rumored R7 Mark II represents Canon's most ambitious APS-C project ever, with specifications that could redefine what crop sensor cameras are capable of achieving. We are looking at a 33 to 40 megapixel APS-C stacked CMOS sensor paired with Digic 10 processor and a new Digic accelerator chip. 8.5 stops of in-body image stabilization could make this the most stable handheld camera ever made, while burst shooting up to 40 frames per second with electronic shutter eliminates the need for mechanical shutters entirely. The video capabilities are where Canon might just steal the show from Sony. 4000 resolution at 120 frames per second with 10-bit recording and Canon Log 3 color profile, plus upscaling and in-camera upscaling features for video and stills. The improved autofocus and subject tracking specifically targets wildlife and birds in flight photography. Expected to launch between September to December 2025, with pricing around $1,799 to $1,199 for the body, or $2,100 to $2,500 with an 18 to 150 mm kit lens. This could become the ultimate value camera for professional results. But wait until you hear what Sony is planning for their legendary low-light monster series. Coming in at number 3, we have the rumored Sony A7S4. Sony is preparing to release a camera that could make every other low-light camera obsolete. The rumored A7S4 represents years of sensor development and technological advancement, with specifications that push low-light performance into uncharted territory. The rumored dual-layer stacked sensor design promises better speed, cleaner images, and higher signal-to-noise ratio while maintaining approximately 24 megapixels to preserve that legendary low-light strength. The video capabilities could reach 4000 resolution at 120 frames per second full frame, possibly with 6000 oversampling in some modes. High dynamic range potentially reaching 16 stops or more, combined with improved in-body image stabilization specifically designed for handheld low-light and video work, could make this the ultimate camera for cinematographers and low-light specialists. Advanced autofocus with AI enhancements and better subject tracking for animals and birds adds professional capabilities that extend beyond just low-light performance. Conservative estimates point toward late 2025 to early 2026 for release, with pricing expected to exceed the A7S3 launch price significantly. This positions it as a premium specialized camera for professionals who need the absolute best low-light performance available. But if you think Sony is pushing low-light boundaries, wait until you see what Fujifilm has planned for their ultimate APS-C flagship. Coming in at number 2, we have the rumored Fujifilm XH3. Fujifilm is about to release a camera that could make APS-C the new full frame. The rumored XH3 represents everything Fujifilm has learned about hybrid cameras, professional video, and advanced autofocus, packed into what could become the most powerful APS-C camera ever made. We are looking at a powerful APS-C sensor, possibly 40 megapixels or higher, with improved readout speed paired with a new upgraded processor for faster autofocus and better low-light performance. Advanced in-body image stabilization promises better shake correction, especially for heavier lenses, while video features could include 8000 resolution recording or at least 6000 oversampling with professional internal codecs. The fully articulating vari-angle rear screen targets video creators and vloggers, while an enhanced electronic viewfinder with higher resolution and faster refresh rate ensures smooth tracking for professional photography. Dual card slots with fast write speeds, possibly CF Express support, plus improved battery life and better heat management for long video shoots make this a camera designed for professional production work. Expected to launch in late 2025 or possibly early 2026, with pricing between $2,500 to $3,000 or more for the body only. This positions the XH3 at the high end of APS-C flagship cameras, but with specifications that could rival full-frame performance. But everything I have shown you so far pales in comparison to what is coming at number 1. This camera could change everything. And at number 1, we have the rumored Nikon ZF Mark II. Here it is. The camera that could redefine what retro-styled professional cameras are capable of achieving. The rumored Nikon ZF Mark II represents the perfect fusion of classic design and cutting-edge technology, with specifications that could make this the ultimate camera for both enthusiasts and professionals. The 24.5-megapixel FX format partially stacked CMOS sensor paired with the new X-Speed 8 image processor promises exceptional image quality and processing speed. But here is where it gets absolutely insane. 6,000 resolution at 60 frames per second NRAW recording, 4,000 resolution at 120 frames per second ProRes RAW, and both 6,060 frames per second and 4,120 frames per second video with 10-bit internal recording. Up to 20 frames per second RAW and 60 frames per second. JPEG shooting makes this a serious tool for professional photographers, while the 173-point autofocus system with AI-based subject detection and bird mode ensures you never miss a shot. The blackout-free 5.76 million OLED viewfinder and 3.2-inch fully articulating touchscreen LCD provide the professional control and flexibility modern photographers demand. Optional vertical grip, CFX Press Type B, and UHS 2 SD slots, 5 GHz. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity make this a completely connected professional tool that can handle any shooting situation. Expected to launch in September 2026, with a price tag around $2,699, the ZF Mark II could become the ultimate camera for photographers who want professional performance wrapped in classic design aesthetics. These 10 cameras represent the future of photography, and what we are seeing is an industry that refuses to slow down innovation. From Canon's aggressive hybrid approach to Leica's controversial purist design, from Sony's low-light mastery to Nikon's professional powerhouses, 2025 and 2026 are going to be absolutely incredible years for camera enthusiasts. But here is what really excites me about these leaks. Every single manufacturer is pushing boundaries in different directions, which means photographers are going to have more amazing options than ever before. Whether you are shooting weddings, wildlife, street photography, or professional video, there is going to be a camera on this list that changes how you approach your craft. The question is not whether these cameras will be good, but whether you will be ready for them when they arrive. Make sure you are subscribed because I will be covering every single announcement, every leaked specification, and every hands-on review as these cameras become reality. And if you want to see which cameras might be the most controversial releases of 2025, check out my latest video on the most polarizing camera announcements that have photographers completely divided. Trust me, some of these cameras are going to spark heated debates in the photography community, and you definitely want to know what is coming before everyone starts arguing about them online.